Hello everybody, welcome to Nature's People. Thank you for tuning in. Today's video, the topic is going to be why are modern men becoming very emasculated. What do I mean by emasculated? I'm specifically quoting or trying to specify that men in general are having a tendency of becoming more feminine, and females taking the role of man as far as masculinity is concerned. Why is that? Because in today's life and trend of living, we see that there's a high tendency of men actually, doing female stuff, not being, a provider, not fighting, not, being warrior type. One of the indicators of what I'm saying is, for instance, the admission rates or the application rates for the U.S. Army. The Army is having an all-time shortage of recruited personnel that would otherwise, go fight for the country in various deployments across the world. I'm specifically here talking about the US for those of you who might not know what I'm actually trying to specify. All right, so we're having a significant and sharp drop in applications to and for the US Army. And what does that have to do with emasculation? Why does that have to do with many becoming more feminine? There's a trend out there that is, tending to show or depict man as, this stoic creature that would, withstand all the difficulties and the struggles of life. However, it's seeming that because of the rise of social media, the drive and the eager to sort of pursue and drive up the pursuit and follow up with the desire to dominate and to lead the way for women has precipitously dropped significantly. Men, the Western world is really developed. Things are really better off as compared to other places. So that means that is a clear indicator that the dopaminergic, well, this is a scientific perspective. The dopaminergic pathways of the people who lead the first world countries are way sharper and way more functional than, say, the countries wherein people are living in a state of poverty, malnourishment, and disguise. With that being said, that is a very high masculine trait. It's a very high masculine trait. Having a park beautiful like this, that means the men of this place really take care of things like, equality, sense of inclusiveness, quality of life, and all those aspects. However, I'll specify that. However, that does not completely guarantee that the society is going to be completely well engaged and well inclusive as far as all the systems are concerned. So now, following up with my statements, I have to say that there's a very significant oppression of men in social media in particular, not in real life, because in real life people tend to be more subtle and less direct on their statements. However, in social media you could do whatever you want and seemingly get away with it. So what I want to say really is that because social media allows all these platforms or this human nature to thrive, what ends up happening is that you will have men that are trying to be more masculine, which they're not. I'll give an example. I've been watching a couple of YouTube channels, and there are a lot of people in YouTube channels that talk about masculinity, about a frame of a masculine trait and all that nonsense. But of masculinity, they've got nothing. They have no masculine trait whatsoever. And it's really complex. It's a really complex aspect of life. Why is that? Because it does seem really that there is no basis on the people's attitude as far as comprehensiveness is concerned. I'll give one example here. The internet is all out there bombing out about Andrew Tate. So Andrew Tate is the alpha male, is the masculine guy. Well, his brain is good because he's able to make money and influence people and talk and try to influence that. But no one really knows what goes on behind the life of Andrew Tate. No one knows what he's about. No one knows about his relationships. No one knows his kids. No one knows how much wealth does he actually have. No one knows if he's gone bankrupt or not. No one really knows, because he has a very sharp and effective brain to radiate all this energy out there through this social media that the Western societies have created. So, being more concise and more specific, what I want to say really is the way we are trending and the way we are viewing masculinity is really wrong. It's really wrong, and this is my personal perspective. People think masculinity is going to the gym, is bench pressing, it's more showing a stoic thing, it's working a hard job. No, I don't think that is being masculine. Being masculine is eating proper food, taking care of yourself, fending out bad women, finding a good woman that will pass down your genes in an effective and very efficient manner, having a family, providing for the family, being there for the family, and being responsible. Those are the basic traits. There is nothing more, nothing to add up or nothing that to inflate and sort of back up all these tendencies of people. There's nothing like that. And on a final note, I have to say that there are really a lot of aspects of humanity that seem to not be in accordance with the way we live, and this video really seems to be a little bit off guard, but I just hope you guys understand what I'm trying to convey. What I'm trying to convey is masculinity. It's not something, it's not a thing that is you have to make a facade. It's not an orchestra. Masculinity is not an orchestra. Masculinity, it's a God-givenly or a nature's-givenly trait that is entirely genetic, and it has to flow through the eager and the drive to perpetuate your genes and to be here on earth, work, be at the top of the list, lead, possess, and be proactive. That's what masculinity is. There is nothing extra other than that. So I'm just here to try to open your eyes that a lot of people say they're masculine, but that's just a facade. That's just a lie that people are bringing them to you, and they're making you feel because they have social media and they can do anything they want and get away with it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you share, like, and subscribe to this channel. And the videos are growing. I'm going to set up a studio and make sure you guys are connected. All right, guys, see you in the next one. I hope you guys have a nice time, and yes, bye for now.